Hello everyone, Logan from Curated Avalon, and today's video is brought to you by a Pen Lover's Paradise in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I went there on my vacation recently. I go every year. I love their pen shop. It is a little hole in the wall, jam-packed full of some of the best fountain pens, papers, and inks. They have a wide selection. I don't know how they get it all in that little shop and make everything look so good. But I love being able to go in person and try out some of the fountain pens that I would never be able to try otherwise. They actually got me this year. You'll be seeing my pen haul in a future video, but I did end up getting maybe two really nice fountain pens that I'm excited to show y'all. I wouldn't have bought had I not tried them in person. So getting beyond that, they have given me an ink and a paper to try, and I also, in addition, bought one of the Erbon glass dip pens. I can't believe I didn't already have one of these. They're not crazy expensive, and they're so much fun to try different inks with. So this is going to be Diamine's Raise a Glass from their ink vent from last Christmas. I have tried this ink before, but I've never had one of these really pretty bottles. I haven't looked inside yet, but I know that they're really pretty. So they have an online shop at a Pen Lover's Paradise, so you can check them out online. But if you can see them in person, I highly recommend it. She also gave me this Endless Creative Block tear-off notepad. So this is going to be 80 GSM. I haven't tried this paper before, but I've been told that it's really great for shimmer inks. So we will be trying a Chameleon and Sheen ink on it today with the glass pen. So I've been looking at the glass pen, and I chose the emerald color. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit more like classic Wizard of Oz emerald green, but this does lean to a blue emerald. Really, really pretty. But if you're thinking you're getting that classic Wizard of Oz emerald green, it's just not so. What's really cool, it was funny, I pulled the pen out and I was like, man, that tippage, if there was only a way to sand it down. It does come with a little piece of sandpaper, so you can customize that to what you want. So I've been messing with it a little bit to try to get some of the rough edges off. I think I've done a pretty good job with it so far. I'm just going to get into paper. So like I said, I go to a Pen Lover's Paradise every year. I order from them throughout the year as well. I just really enjoy their customer service. So it looks like the endless paper is going to be printed on the opposing side for this notepad. I like the belongs to the desk of, and you can put your name there. That's kind of cute. And the ink vent, Raise a Glass ink. That was nice and tight in the box. So I've never had one of these little funky ink bottles before. I think they're so cute. Very cool. So this is a Chameleon and Sheen. So there's some of that sheen going on. To shake this up really well, it's going to be a full bottle. I don't know if Diamine insists that you shake or just kind of stir their inks, but I found with the shimmer or the sheen inks that you really have to give them a really good shake. Paper feels nice and thick. Got that rich royal purple. And I'm not a dip pen person, so I'm not sure. Whoops. Supposed to kind of get some excess off. I used to play with dip pens a lot as a child. Feather pens as well that I would make, but I've never had a glass pen before. I actually used to make inks too, like walnut inks. we go. Get it really thick. It's surprisingly very comfortable to write with. I could see myself getting like really lost in thought with like a completely moody scene, sitting at the desk, bottle of ink, dip pen, nice dreary rainy day, and just sitting there journaling for at least 45 minutes, maybe longer, maybe 2 solid hours, just being moody with a dip pen. That would be quite nice. All right, I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. So it's been a few minutes, and I did end up dabbing the ink on top. That had pooled, it just wasn't drying, wasn't going anywhere. Oh, tears easily enough. It's still damp. Still have that lovely shimmer. This is the underside. Did quite well where all the writing is. That was quite pooled up in those few spots. I'd say the chameleon effect shows up really nice. You can see the shimmer. I can see it fairly well with flexing. I do think it might seep into the paper a little bit more than like the Tomoe River paper. I feel like the ink sets up a little bit more on that. It looks quite nice. It felt nice to write on. It's paper I'd like to try in future and definitely try against like onion skin and Tomoe River paper just to see how they do. I mean, a bunch of different inks, that'd be fun. You maybe even throw in some Clairefontaine and some different weights. Anyway, this is pretty cool. I like this concept of just having this little tear tablet sitting on your desk. You'd be surprised how often you actually need that, or at least I do. You can see where the dampness did come through a little bit. That was fairly heavily pooled. I was really pushing that. But that is really neat. This purple just has the most royal look to it with that intense gold shimmer. Well, that is pretty neat. I think I'm going to enjoy the dip pen in future. I was thinking about best ways of cleaning it, because obviously it's glass, that's fairly easy to clean, but getting in between those ridges to get all of that pigment out, I'm thinking maybe a toothbrush might just be the simplest answer there. Just a quick clean. So thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear about these products. Have you tried a glass dip pen or maybe another type of dip pen? Have you enjoyed last year's Inkvent ink so far? And what about this Endless paper? Have you tried their notebooks or maybe this tearaway pad? Thank you so much for watching. Please check out A Pen Lover's Paradise. I will link them below. Such lovely people, such a lovely shop. Thank you so much for watching.